Hi, I'm Ray, ChubbyRay Comics. I don't buy single issues. I buy trade paperbacks. I buy omnibuses. I love collected editions. I love talking about them. And today, I'm going to give you my top 5 Marvel heroes I never get tired of talking about. Now, yesterday, I did my top 5 DC heroes. I want to share with you today my top 5 Marvel heroes. These are the heroes that I could talk about forever and never get tired of discussing. These are the heroes that I can discuss endlessly and constantly have interesting conversations, at least in my mind. So let's talk about them. Now it's a ChubbyRay video, so you know, honorable mention. It's Wolverine. Wolverine's one of those characters that works in any type of story. Whether he's with the X-Men doing solo stories or ending up in a team-up or crossover event. When you start looking at all the great Wolverine material from all the years, you go back to the Larry Hama era or even the great newer eras like Benjamin Percy's run, which is my favorite. There's a ton to talk about when it's Wolverine. He's a great character. He's honorable mention of my top 5 Marvel heroes I never get tired of talking about. Now let's get on with the list. Number 5. I think he's core Marvel. He's the founder of the Avengers and one of the most important heroes of all time. I love this guy, Iron Man. He's a fascinating character because he's always struggling with his own flaws. He's brilliant, he's arrogant, he sometimes makes terrible decisions, and he's always hooking up with the wrong person. When writers get Iron Man stories right, it's about technology, it's about responsibility, it's about Iron Man's humor, but it's mostly about whether Tony Stark can outthink his opponents, and he usually does. He's an all-time classic. He's Iron Man. He's number 5 on my top 5 Marvel heroes I never get tired of talking about. Number 4, Fantastic Four. I love the Fantastic Four. When it comes to my all-time favorite Marvel heroes, Mr. Fantastic is number 1. I love this guy. The Fantastic Four are Marvel's first family. Their stories are about adventure, exploration, and family dynamics. They're just awesome. When the Fantastic Four are written by people like, say, Jonathan Hickman, they take you to the strangest corners of the Marvel Universe. There's always a bridge, a portal, or a teleportation device that'll take them anywhere. They have the greatest collection of villains of all time. And their leader found a council of reeds that try to solve everything. There's always something exciting happening in Fantastic Four books. And the smartest writers in comics are the ones who write their books. Because let's face it, they deal with things that the average person can't even understand, let alone write. There's always something exciting happening in a Fantastic Four book. That's why the Fantastic Four are number 4 in my top 5 Marvel heroes I never get tired of talking about. Number 3. He's just awesome. Captain America. Captain America is one of the most important characters in Marvel Comics because he represents ideals. He's not just a superhero, he's a symbol. He's been written by some of comics' best writers. In my opinion, the Ed Brubaker stories are some of the best ever written comics of all time. He's also leader of the Avengers. Steve Rogers always stands up for doing the right thing, no matter what the consequences. I love Captain America. That's why he's number 3 in my top 5 Marvel heroes I never get tired of talking about. 2. This hero might be the most consistently well-written hero in the history of Marvel Comics. Daredevil. When you look at the history of Daredevil, runs written by Frank Miller, Michael Bendis, Ann Nocenti, Ed Brubaker, and of course Chip Zdarsky, and others, you see nothing but great stories. But in Daredevil's last omnibus, we saw perfect art by Marco Checchetto. And Marco Checchetto's art made Daredevil one of the top-notch heroes in the entire Marvel Universe. Daredevil's stories feel grounded and intense. They're about crime, justice, faith, and the complicated days and nights of Matt Murdock, who's a very religious man, but yet he can't say no to any woman. Also, when it comes to team-ups, nobody teams up with great heroes better than Daredevil. His Spider-Man team-ups are perfection. It's the crazy life of Matt Murdock. It's Daredevil. He's number 2 of my top 5 Marvel heroes I never get tired of talking about. And now, number 1. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. God, I love Spider-Man. He might be the single most relatable superhero ever created. Peter Parker's just a regular guy trying to balance responsibility, relationships, and being a superhero. When he fights a villain, it's always a battle. It's always dramatic, and his stories never get old. There's always another challenge, another villain for him to fight, and another moment where Peter Parker has to make the right choice, even when it's extremely difficult. Spider-Man's a character I could talk about forever. Besides, he's been drawn by the best artists that have ever been in comic books. Period. He's Spider-Man, he's awesome, and he's number one on my top 5 Marvel Comics heroes I never get tired of talking about. Well, I hope you like my list, and I hope you like this channel. If you're as enthusiastic about comics as I am, you need to subscribe to this channel. Make sure to hit that like button. Let YouTube know that this is the kind of content that you like. If you really enjoyed this video and you'd like to get them early, then think about becoming a member of ChubbyRay Comics. That way you get the videos before anybody else. I do live streams at least 3 days a week. I constantly do giveaways. We have a fantastic community, and we have a Patreon that's coming very, very soon. I want to thank you for watching this video. You guys are awesome. Still to come, top 5 independent comic heroes I never get tired of talking about. Plus, we have some great comic moments right around the corner. I've got DC versus Marvel rage-offs to come, and I've got some reading orders coming as well. I thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next one.